Howdy there, Bronco fans. It is a terrific day once again in the Mile High City. We're here, Bronco Planet, the #1 Bronco show on the internet. We're so happy to be back with you today. And Chris, the wins just keep happening. Great things are going on in Denver. I got the Christmas spirit. I got Tebow spirit. I got all kinds of spirit today. Tell me a little bit. I know we've teased you a little bit about kind of being this critic of Tim Tebow, but I know you like the guy. You're not one of these Tebow haters like you're out there slamming everything they can. So I kind of wanted your input on this game because these guys know I'm going to preach the same old song and dance.
Well, more than anything, Shad, from day one, I've tried to be realistic with what he was, what he brought to the table as a quarterback in the NFL. Do I want him to succeed? More than anything. I want a parade in Denver after a Super Bowl win, more than anything else. Today was the first time we saw him win this type of a game where granted there was a defensive touchdown along the way for the Broncos, but this is a game where they outscored another team. This wasn't a Kansas City grinded out game with one touchdown over the top to Decker. This was a game where they went out and scored. And to me, the takeaway from this game is that touchdown to Demaryius Thomas where he scrambles out to his left, and instead of pulling the ball down, which I think 6 weeks ago, maybe he panics a little bit, pulls the ball down and takes off, he makes 2 or 3 guys misses, ends up with that long touchdown. This is the kind of win I think everybody wanted to wait and see if we could get out of Tebow. And he answered that question today.
Yeah, you have to wonder, the guys like Merrill Hodge, what's he doing now? You guys got to be hiding under a desk somewhere. I mean, because you're running out of things to say. Even Mark Schlereth, I hear on the radio. Now, remember, he's on The Fan, right? And his quote was, because a lot of fans are in there voting for Tebow to be an All-Pro, right? Sure. And he's like, fans are idiots. and I'm like, hey, buddy, you're on a fan show. I don't know that the fans are idiots. But, yet you got to think of what makes an all-pro quarterback. It's a quarterback that wins, leads his team's got all the intangibles, and maybe he's not the prettiest thing. But obviously Ponder's got a good-looking pass, but he's making young mistakes, right? He's got the critical interceptions, one at the end of the game, the interception to Haggan. And so that's what Tebow's got, 1 interception and like 10 touchdown passes. And that's what I like about this guy among 50 million other things.
Well, sure. When you're talking about Ponder and when you're tie ball game with under 2 minutes inside the 2-minute warning, he's got to eat that ball, right? That's a mistake. Yeah. And fortunately, in the 6 or 7 games with Tebow, that's the mistake we haven't seen. And that's among the most impressive things from a young quarterback.
Now, Andre Goodman's had another rough outing. I mean, I think, he struggles a lot, was burned repeatedly, yet this guy has come up with 2 crucial interceptions during this win streak, kind of saving the day. But the real hero of the day, let's switch over to the defensive side, Mario Haggan, filling in for Von Miller, has a monster day. Not only a touchdown, but 12 tackles, 7 solo tackles, 3 for a loss. I mean, this guy played lights out. And one of my favorite Broncos of last year, but Von Miller comes in. And the neatest thing about Von Miller was watching him on the sideline, jumping up, getting excited, and just really getting in the game. Did you ever see Kyle Orton do that when Tebow did well? No. So that's the kind of leadership we want.
Well,
so what do you think of Haggan?
Well, and another sack from Doomerville.
Yes.
That can't get lost. The guy was missing in action earlier in the year. But if he's at that level of consistency now where he's getting after the quarterback every game, 1 sack, 1.5 sacks, almost five weeks in a row now. And so that's nothing but good news for Denver.
2 other superstars, Willis McGahee, once again, huge touchdown run, over 100 yards, playing great football, and Britton Colquitt. How many shows can you talk about the punter? But it seems every single game he's putting the Broncos in great field position. I can't say enough about Britton. I think he's doing a great job. But you know what? We wanted to take a little break this week, do something a little different. So we know that we got through Black Friday. We got the Christmas holiday here. So Chris and I went out and picked some of our favorite stores in the Denver area that you can get Bronco memorabilia. And we just want to show you a little bit of what we like to do at Christmas time and give you a little thoughts on what might be out there. If you got some great Bronco fan you want to hook up during the holidays, check out our little field trip, if you will.
hanging out here today at Field of Dreams. I've got a manager with me, Mike. Mike, tell me, when Bronco fans come in here to the mall, what are you going to show them? What are the big movers right now at Christmas season?
Got to be the bumper stickers, that's for sure. Got a lot of Chargers suck, Chiefs suck, Raiders suck.
They all suck, right?
Duh.
Fantastic.
Elway's a huge popular Bronco for us. Tebow's probably the most asked for.
Sure.
However, no one's really willing to pay the price for him because he is very popular, very expensive. So, but a lot of the stuff is the pictures. We got sweet banners too with all the logos over the years and different Super Bowl championship ones too. But yeah, we got a lot of Bronco stuff selling.
So Shad and I have been kicking around the store for about 20 minutes this morning, and we can't find the big Kyle Orton section. Can you show us that maybe when we were off air?
It kind of just like disappeared. I don't know what happened. Tebow kind of pushed him out. Yeah, he's now in the discount bin. Over
okay,
there
discount bin.
At least 50% off most of the time
cool.
on Kyle Orton.
Cool. Mom and Dad Orton.
Broncos uniform. Now, if we have Chief stuff, might have to go full price. But yeah, we got him in the discount bin.
Very good. So get on down here to Field of Dreams. We're down at Park Meadows Mall. We're going to take a minute and kind of give you a little quick tour of the store and show you what you can find when you come down here. Now, unfortunately, we got a lot of Bronco Planet fans who are kind of like Shad, who are still living in his parents' basement. If we can't afford Tebow stuff or Elway stuff, what's some of the cheaper stuff that maybe we can come down and get?
The mini helmets are 2 for $50. If you want to mix and match with some banners, those are 2 for $50. They're originally $30. We've got some plaques of Tebow. We're getting in some more of the newer Broncos as well. We've got some sweet panos of Invesco before it was changed to Sports Authority. Some mini stadiums, all kinds of stuff. If you just ask, we can definitely find anything you want. We have a huge warehouse on our kiosk too. We don't just do memorabilia. We do apparel as well and all sorts of stuff too.
Something for everybody.
Yeah.
Other than Chief fan, Raider fan.
We don't serve them here.
Pictures of Phillip Rivers crying, maybe.
I've been asked that a lot. I still can't find one yet.
Get on that. Danny, get on that. That's your assignment. Phillip Rivers crying. Okay. Hey, we're helping you out on Bronco Planet for Christmas shopping. Tough decisions when we're in here at the Field of Dreams. Bronco mini helmets, Eric Decker, Von Miller. You choose. I can't decide. There's a good chance I'm going to get Shad to buy me both of them. Let's see what we can do. Hey, so like we told you, here at Field of Dreams, we got something for everyone's budget. If you're living in Danny's tax bracket, you're going with the real deal right here. Signed, autographed, John Elway, Shannon Sharp, Champ Bailey. If you're living in my tax bracket, right, we're going right here. The man Tim Tebow. I took this when he was over last night in the backyard at a little barbecue that we had. If you're living in Shad's tax bracket, you're living in your parents' basement still, you're going to have to go here. The Kyle Orton bracket, sadly 50% off, like most of his passes. Hey, so not only are we going different tax brackets, but if you are of a different generation, if you want to go old school logo like Shad, you go right here. We got old school logo. If you're into the current Bronco edition, Champ Bailey autograph helmet. Like we said, there's something for everybody down here, except for Charger fans. Stay away. Cool, Mike, ton of stuff down here. Now let's say we know we got a ton of Bronco fans who aren't here in the town, in Denver, in the area. You got somewhere online we can order that stuff, or how can we help those Bronco fans fill their Christmas needs?
Yeah, we're at fieldoddreams.com. If you give us a holler at 303-799-4979, we can save you money on least taxes because it ships from Chicago, so you don't pay taxes over state lines. And then on stuff like apparel, there's no shipping on that. So if it says $17.99, you're paying $17.99 out the door, as opposed to other websites where you're paying the shipping and the taxes.
Cool.
If it's something bigger, we have some sort of shipping charges as well, but not to anything extravagant. So,
Great. So let's be honest, even if you're living in Kansas City, nobody really likes the Chiefs, right? No. So you're a Bronco fan stuck in Kansas City.
We get a lot of closet Broncos fans who say they're Chiefs fans who actually talk to us a lot. So, yeah, we can take care of them as well.
It's like saying you were an Orton fan, right? Yeah. Kind of a closet Orton fan.
Yeah. Exactly.
Cool. So that'll wrap it up here from Field of Dreams. Mike, thanks a lot for giving us the tour. We got a couple of Bronco stuff, some Bronco things that we're going to give away on the show this week.
Yeah, we got some Charger suck bumper stickers, Chiefs suck bumper stickers, and Raiders suck bumper stickers, and a sweet tumbler too. We're going to give away on the show. So fantastic. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in.
Fantastic. Everybody, get on down here to Park Meadows Mall or check them out online, fieldoddreams.com, or that one random phone number that Mike read off the card earlier that there's no shot I'm going to remember. Check them out at Field of Dreams.
Howdy there, Bronco fans. Shad Ring reporting from Bronco Planet. And forget it, we skipped out on Black Friday. We let the wives go out and do what they had to do, go to Kohl's and all, Michael's and all that crap. We're focused on the Broncos right now, and you cannot be in the Denver area at Christmas time and not stop by Bill's Sports Collectibles. Without a doubt, the best sports memorabilia anywhere in the country, and certainly in Denver. So if you make a trip to Denver, folks, you don't just go to the stadium. You got to drop by and see Bill here, who thinks he's working here, but he, you know, when you run a place like this, I don't even know if it's called work. But tell me a little bit about what's it looking like. Obviously, the Broncos started off slow. Now they're winning. Is that helping business?
Oh, tremendously. I mean, it's been a little better the last couple of weeks than it was early in the season. You know,
the 1-4 Orton Broncos weren't bringing in a lot of business.
No, when we were in the Tim Tebow, or not in the Tim Tebow, but the Andrew Luck sweepstakes, it was it was looking a little bleak. We were figured out next year, but now Mr. Tebow turned things around and. Yeah, getting Doomerville back, and you know, Miller, and you know, just seems everything's clicking now. So
now that it's a holiday season, what's like flying off the shelves here? What are the hot items at Bill's?
Well, Tebow, I mean, he was pretty quiet until the last couple, and then it took a few. 2 or 3 weeks because people, you know, we've been
really
through this
deal?
before. Yeah, so
Chris Carpenter, our co-host, one of those guys, not really believing.
Yeah,
right
but
away.
I think the Jets game kind of changed everybody's. That was kind of put the Broncos back over the top, kind of, you know, and back on that front burner. So I think, you know, now, you know, Tebow mania is like starting again. So, you know, he's been real popular the last few weeks, and you know, Decker and Von Miller, and you know, and then, you know, then of course always John Oy is still number one though.
Now, if you're not in the Denver area, is there a way for people to go look at your merchandise, see some of the things that you have to offer?
Oh yeah, Bill's. We have a website, billsportscollectibles.com, and you just go on there, and then we've got a section just for Broncos, and we've got, you know, sections for autographs, for cards, etc. And you can always just call us up. Also, and you know, 303-733-4878, and you know, we can tell you what we've got if you're looking for Randy Gradishar, Billy Thompson, Louis Wright, Lyle Alzado. We got stuff, you know.
That's the best part about Bill's. One of the only stores you can go to. There's a lot of decent stores, but there's hardly any great stores. And this is a great store. So you can go get old Bronco, old school stuff. We'll show you some of that and all the new stuff. So, Bill, I'm glad Tebow's winning for you guys, and it's great to come down here at the holiday season. We'll let Wifey go back to Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm going to hang out here for a while. Well, we all know it's Tebow time here in Denver, and here's just a few of the items you can find at Bill's Sports Collectibles. How about this baby underneath the Christmas tree? Got an autographed Tim Tebow, 8x10, all framed up on some wood there. We got a little play toy, Tim Tebow, and a camouflage Tim Tebow. He's been camouflaged a lot of defenders this year. The man's got it going on. Let's see what we can do the coming weeks. All right here. Now you're starting to see it, aren't you, folks? Why I come here every week. Now, you may go down to your local mall and start looking for a jersey for the holiday season and maybe get a Tebow jersey. But who's got the variety here? Now, who's got a Louis Wright? Are you kidding me? How about Dennis Smith? Perhaps Rick Upchurch. That's what I'm talking about. There's other people, and then there's Bill's Sports Collectibles. All right, folks, it's time to get serious now. We're making Chad's Christmas list out, so honey, if you're out there, you better pay attention to this week's show. First, we got this Hall of Fame poster. You got Sharp, Zimmerman, Elway, Floyd Little, all autographed, available at Bill's Sports Collectibles. If that doesn't do it for you, honey, this would look very nice in our living room. Take the kids' pictures down. We're going to go with Al Wilson, autographed glove. Very nice, right here at Bill's Sports Collectibles. And last but not least, you're going to love this one, old school Bronco fans. How about Randy Gradishar? Are you kidding me? $100, autographed, huge picture, Randy Gradishar. Still a shame that he's not in the Hall of Fame. This is what we're doing here. This is what Black Friday is all about. It's about avoiding the crowds, sneaking down to Bill's, and getting the real goods. Well, that was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Getting out and looking at all that stuff. I got a few things on my list now. Hopefully you guys got a few on your list, and certainly go to the websites, which we'll provide at the end of the show during the credits. But in the meantime, since we got the Christmas spirit, we got some gifts thanks to the places that we visited. So, Chris, tell me, what are we going to give away here on your side?
Yeah, the good folks at Field of Dreams gave us one of these old-school Denver Bronco tumblers, hot beverages, cold beverages, whatever you're after. And then just in case you forget, sometimes, you know, I'm getting older, I can't quite remember. And so it's awesome to have these reminders that the Chiefs suck, which is a great reminder, a reminder that the Raiders suck, and the best one of all. And it's funny, as I've gotten older, I figured out I like beating the Chargers more than I like beating the Raiders. There's There's nothing that brings the warmth of the Christmas spirit like Phillip Rivers crying on the sideline.
That does it for
Nothing
me.
better than reminding everyone that the Chargers suck. So from the good folks, from Mike and the good guys at Field of Dreams, they hooked us up with all this stuff. One of the things we're going to be giving away, tell them what we got hooked up with from the guys over at Bill's.
Bill Sports Collectibles have been giving us prizes for several years now, so we love Bill down there, as you saw, one of my favorite stores. So, hey, how about he had his fifth sack in a row. 5 games in a row, Elvis Dumervil gets a sack, and we're going to have an autographed plaqued picture here. And we got a little certificate of authenticity there. So the great folks at Bill's are hooking us up, and, you know, it's Christmas time. So we want to give.
That's good stuff.
Tebow's giving touchdown passes. We're giving out prizes. Life is good. Let's light a candle and sing. No, we won't do that. But anyway, real quick, here's what you need to do to win the prizes this week, all right? You need to go to our website, www.broncoplanet.com. Go to a highlights section. Right there, we made it real easy for you to go to it links you to all the great YouTube plays. Old school Broncos, new school Broncos, Tebow montages, you name it. It's right there in our highlights section. Walk through all those, check them out, and then send us an email and tell us which one you like the most. When we get the email, you're automatically in the drawing. All this stuff going away. We'll get it to you before Christmas. It's going to look good underneath your tree. So all you got to do is email us at broncoplanet@yahoo.com. Cool. That's broncoplanet@yahoo.com. Elvis Dumervil signed. Are you kidding me? We know the Raiders suck, and I want that tumbler. Okay, I'm really disappointed we're giving that away, actually.
Try not to draw yourself as the random winner.
Well, all right.
Ton of Riley Odom's highlights, too, on YouTube.
You got to go check it out. So anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed the kind of holiday edition here. The Broncos rolling, tied AFC West leaders. Chris, final thoughts?
Would have really would have liked to have seen Cutler healthy going into next week. A lot of people thinking the Bears were as good, almost as good as the Packers in the NFC right now. A little bit of a letdown. That's a ball game Denver has to win next week.
Maybe without Matt Forte, the good look. Maybe the big one upstairs looking out for the Broncos. Matt Forte going to be out. We had Adrian Peterson out. Good things are happening. Feel it, folks. Feel it. So anyway, that's all we got. Chris, appreciate you joining us. Danny's going to be here midweek. Danny was unable to join us today. We love our boy Danny, and he's gonna have a great preview for the Bears game. So we'll catch him on Wednesday night, folks. Have a great holiday season, and we'll catch you next week. Just talking about more wins.